So welcome back everybody to another farming simulator video, and in this episode we're going to be carrying on with what we started yesterday. And to be honest, pardon me, to be honest, yesterday was a little bit of a failure in regards to the task that we wanted to do. So in this episode we're going to carry on with what we started, which was cultivation on field 7. We should get this done, and I don't think we'll plant it this episode. We'll try and mix it up a little bit. But you might, if you've watched previous episodes, you might have noticed I've took the speed control mod out because that was really annoying me. In fact, I think it's more that I didn't know how to work it than anything else. But I've taken that out, and sorry about any noise from the steering wheel. I'm trying it in a different position, as I've just been out today and I've bought a new 21.5 inch. Oh, what have I done there? Thought I'd lifted it. Obviously not. Yeah, I bought a 21 inch. No, I think it's 21.5 inch. Acer monitor, but I didn't want like two different ones because that would look stupid. And I actually bought it from Curry's. Like, I buy a lot of my things from there. And I went in and they didn't have one. The only place they had one was quite a way away, so I had to go all the way over to get it. And then when I eventually got it, it was only a display model. So if you don't know what that means, oh, we need to turn this time down. No wonder it was going so dark quickly. It's basically been out, and everyone, like when you see it in the shop, you know, everyone's seen it, tried it out, whatever. But luckily for me, this was on the top. It's on the top shelf, so nobody had really touched it. The only thing was that, like, all the pixels are here. There's no dead pixels or anything like that. So I got it a tenner cheaper because it was a display model. I think it was 89 quid, which wasn't bad. And the only thing is there's two little, very faint, very light scratches on the top left hand corner, but when the screen's turned on you can't actually see them anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. We're just going to finish this job off, and like I said, obviously I've bought that, so I've set that up so that I can use one side for mainly editing and work and stuff, and then this side can be for games and my steering wheel and my microphone, which I think will work best. But I'm just trying it out. I know this it's only a cheap steering wheel, that's why I was thinking about getting a PS4 controller, but I don't know if they work with Farm Sim, so if anyone knows then let me know please. I am on PC, remember, not on a PS4. Yeah, but this steering wheel's a little bit noisy, you can probably hear it. Like, listen. I don't know if you can hear that. But when I'm cultivating this field, it actually looks like it's been like it's already been done. So I don't know, we'll keep going with this. We'll get it done as best we can. There's little bits that I've missed, like over there, but I might clean them up at the end, but they're not too much of an issue. Sometimes on the edges they don't go, like, it doesn't register it as a plant. Oh, I should have lifted it up then, shouldn't I? So we'll just keep going with this. There's not much to do. And now I've got dual screens, I shouldn't be making the same mistake, because last time, well, not last episode, I messed that one up, but I actually recorded before that, but I wasn't recording, so I wasted like 40 minutes of my time, and I didn't have a video to post, so that was a bit of a shame. But now I've got it open on the other screen, so I can see what's being recorded. You know, if you can hear my voice, everything, the sound of the game and everything like that. But because I've got this realistic light mod in, it's going dark really quick, and I thought it had been taken out, but I didn't realise that it must have been sped up the time. And I think we'll get done before it goes really dark, because it's a realistic light mod. During the day it's really bright, which makes the game look a bit better, I think. But at night it's absolutely pitch black. So, and I don't know if this field is actually being fertilised by the crop, like you would probably think so in real life, but I don't know if it actually is. Like in game, not sure. But we're gonna have to buy a fertiliser anyway, so we'll get one of them and we'll test it when we do get one. I'm not sure. To me, I would think you fertilise after your seed. That would make more sense, you know, to me. But I don't know. But look at the shadows with this light mod. The shadows are much better, and I think they're more realistic. That's a nice little sunset. I think that calls for I think that calls for a nice little screenshot. So we'll keep going. Oh, thought I turned it off. That. We'll keep going. Get this finished. Maybe get some lights on. I'm also going to start using the beacons more, because I know people like them to be used when on the road, even though there's no traffic on this map. Only probably a couple more runs and then we'll finish this, which is good. It'll probably be where we get two more runs in, and then there'll be like a tiny slither, something like that. I'll get as much as we can on this run. Working fine. We will get it all in this pass, I think. It's good news. Oh no, I've just missed a bit. I probably could have got it. But just get that little bit there. And we'll see if we can get this up here, but I think it's one of them examples where it's not going to work. We might have to bring the little plough up here Yeah, it's not going. Never mind. We'll take this back to the yard. Let it fold up. What is it doing? Right, lift it up. And that's like, there we go. Fold. I've not actually used this one before. This is the first time I've used it. Folds up quite small actually. It's quite a long rig though. But that's a good job, well done. Job that needed to be done. The worst thing I hate is seeding. And if I open this map up for people to come on, that's what I'd have people doing, I think. So, I don't think do we have a pressure washer? I think we do. Did I put it in the grass here? I thought we did. Where did I put it? It's not here. Getting a little bit of lag here. Might be because I have the second screen. We'll just put it away for the time being, and then I'll have to invest in a pressure washer, I think. Or in fact, no, what we'll do, we'll buy one. Might as well get one, because we're going to need one in the future anyway. I don't see how £4,500 justifies a pressure washer, but that's just me. I'm sure we bought one somewhere. Oh no, you own one. Never mind, bought it now. Can wash the tractor at the same time as well, because I know people don't like dirty tractors. Where is it? There we go. Get this cleaned off. Been really bad lag here. It could be because it's two screens and I've got other things open. I'll try and sort that for next episode. Maybe move a little bit of the equipment away. Just clean this tractor. Clean the weight. And we'll find a little spot, because I don't want to put everything in this main bit of the yard, because there'll be too much lag. I think that's what's causing it actually, the bales. So that's why I was on about moving them up to somewhere away from the farm. But they're alright for the time being, not causing too many problems. Now, did I put the baler there, I think? Yeah, I did. I don't really want to cram everything in this shed. So what I'll do is I'll put this in, but nothing else. It's a little bit tight here as well for something this big. Now that, I've just dropped the weight to give me a little bit more room to swing the front end round. Now I'm getting stuck. We're just going to leave it there for the time being. So we've got the weight, and now I don't know how to invest in a fertiliser yet or not. What do you think? it'd be a good idea, because we're going to need one anyway. Oh, sorry about that. Probably just invest in one. And we'll fill it up here. But we've got a seeder, so should be good to go. What was I gonna do? Seeder. Now I don't know how to get a spreader or a sprayer. I normally use the spreader because, you know, you're not crashing into stuff as much. I think I will. Hang on, how much is in this? 8,000. And in that is, oh, even less. Yeah, I think I'll get this one. I like this one. So I'll just reset that. And I'm only doing that for the quickness of the video. And not to jinx the video, but it's actually going quite well compared to last video. So we'll get going on that. Pick it up and fill it up. I've never seen one of these, but I wouldn't imagine they'd be this big. But maybe I'm totally wrong. Like the wheels, they look a little bit big to me. But what do I know? If anyone does use them, then post it in the comments. Now, instead of pulling that trailer out, I'm thinking that if I pull around this corner, it should fill through the wall. If I'm close enough. That is fertilising, isn't it? Yeah. It did work a little bit then. Let's pull it up. There we go. Quite a easier idea. So that's going to cost quite a bit, but over £1,000. Whoa. But I suppose it'll pay back, won't it, in the crop, in the end result. Just gotta get round this corner now. Going good. I need to remap the paddles as well. You'll be able to hear them. And they're like flappy paddles on the steering wheel, but I normally have them on indicators. But it got messed up somehow, so I need to remap them on the game. Right, so I think I could be doing this in the wrong order, but I don't think it really matters. So I'll get this started. Oh, it's not even doing anything. It must have fertilised itself. Let's just try over here. Let's just jump out and check it. Yeah, it must have done it itself, so, or it must have already been fertilised. So we haven't really wasted money there, we've just invested. I know you shouldn't leave fertiliser in the tank, but you know, it's farm sim, we can't really take it out. So we'll head back to the farm. I think we'll start seeding. Shouldn't take long though. Now, this really needs to go where that trailer is, but there's not much room. I'm gonna have to pull it out to do that. So let's just back this up here for the time being, and we'll jump in the Unimog. Right. Oh, it's gonna happen. And I'll put it in there. There. Very realistically got it out there. I think it can just go in this shed because it's not used much, but it's a trailer that I do want. There we go, that'll do fine. I wondered if they had contacts on. Obviously not. That'll do. JCB. So let's back this into there. And we should be alright. If we can. Yeah, we've got enough room there. Just about. Oh, it's sticking out a little bit there. That'll do. And then we'll just pick up the cedar that I don't think's filled up, so I'll have to fill that, which will cost more money. They do cost quite a bit of money, these seeds, but I suppose they would in real life, I'm not sure. But it's just a fixed price for all of them. I'm pretty sure that like wheat and barley and I don't know, OSR, you know, a bit different prices. So we'll see what there is. We want silage really, don't we? Yeah, we'll do it as a silage field. Which one is it? It's not grass. Which one is it? Is it that? I think it is that. Corn. Yeah, it's classed as corn. So it'll be that. And I've just drove past the field. Fantastic. But we don't have a harvester for this field, so I don't know what to do with it, whether to... Obviously I'm being unrealistic now driving in it, but whether to hire a harvester or buy a harvester or what, I don't know. Maybe just cultivate it back in, split it into 2 fields, because it's massive. Be a good silage field though. That could be a plus point, and that is very unrealistic. Sorry about that. And I think we'll get planted. We don't need the hood on for this, I don't think. No. It's that hire a worker when I press Control Alt H, and it starts him off for some reason. No idea why. We don't need the beacon on in the field, just the lights. Now if you're wondering why I'm doing the curved corners, it's just to make it easier when we're harvesting. So it's not a 90-degree angle on the corner of the field. I wonder if it gets rid of these. No, we're going to have to plough that in, I think. That could be a job for the start of next video. And that's one of the places that we need to check out. Might check it out after we've done this. We'll do like a headland pass, and then we'll just see if we can get these little bits. Once we've done that, we'll just go up and down the field. I wonder if we can turn it round without missing any. Yep. Oh, I've missed a little bit. Doesn't need to be perfect though. We'll just keep on going, and we should probably do it when we finish though. Turn that around. Yep. Good. Working perfectly. This field, this size of field, I don't mind doing. It's when you get the massive fields where it's a bit of a pain. Now we could have just direct drilled this and the game would have led us, but I'd like to cultivate it before, because it's more realistic. You know, never just direct drill into a crop that's already planted and grown. Well, I don't think they would. If there's any suggestions that you'd like me to, do, any mods, anything like that, just post them in the comment section, and I'm happy to have a look for them. Any feedback that you can give me, that's always welcome. I'm wondering where to get some John Deere tractors, I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of John Deere. I don't dislike them, I just don't. Not my kind of tractor. But I've seen some biggish ones. They might look a little bit too big on this yard. I think the JCB's a good size. Oh, going all over the place. But I've seen some nice ones, so I might, trial it in game. I think I did download it. In fact, I'll show you when we've done this pass. If it's in my mods folder. I'll show you. Being tractors. I think it's that one. It doesn't look right good on the photos, but we don't even have enough to buy it though. This Massey, I like this one, but it's really loud. It needs quietening, so I need like someone to quieten that down before I use it. That little one's not much use to us. That one, and we've got this one. I think we're good with the tractors we've got, to be honest. If anyone really hates them, then I suppose we can try something new. But we've been using the JCB a lot, so I think I'll use the case in the next video, probably for ploughing them edges, because it'll be more than capable of handling it. We're about halfway done. So I think what I'll do to keep this video a little bit more interesting is we'll go and have a look up at that top bit, and I'll finish this off camera. So I know there's nothing new about seeding, you know. So, but you know, if you want me to do stuff like this on camera, then just let me know. But I would personally find it boring. So what we'll do, we'll go in this and get the lights on. There's actually on this one, there's like, I'll show you if you missed it then. You've got, instead of having front and back, you've got that beam, and then you've got high beam. I think it's quite neat. But I think you go up in this field. I'm just gonna go and check it out, see if it's any good. This is a nice field. I don't know if we own this. I think we do. Nice little bit of mud there. And then you go into this bit here, so it's all muddy. I don't think it'd be good for bales because it'd make them tip and fall. I suppose we could store something here, like the harvester. Like the thingy harvester, the silage. I wonder what's up here. Might be just the entrance to the field, I think it is. Yeah, it is. What's in that OSI? Oh, sorry about hitting the mic. Then that goes back down that side. Let's go and see where that goes. Oh. Just go around the field. I like this because you have to go through different fields to get to a field, which is quite neat. Where we're going now, let's put the hood on. And look on the map. Oh, we're over in 42. Alright, so there's so they can get through that way as well. That's nice to know. We'll run back anyway. And going through the thing, through the hedge. So I think we'll park this here. We might as well. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to finish off this seeding over here. So I hope you enjoyed, and there'll be a new video out tomorrow as usual. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.